So now let's talk like terms. So if we have the equation 5n plus 7n equals 12n, using the distributive property, we can show that 5n plus 7n equals 12n. So we're going to kind of go backwards with the distributive property. So we look for the element that's common to both terms. We have an n on both the 5n and the 7n. So we're going to pull that out. The way we would do that is we have open parentheses 5 plus 7, which is similar to our original equation, close parentheses, and an n. So we pulled the n out of each term. So now I have open 5 plus 7, close parentheses, n equals 12n. And we can add what's inside of our parentheses because they are like terms. We have a 5 plus a 7. So now we have open parentheses 12, close parentheses, n equals 12n. And since 12 times n is 12n, that equals 12n. So we've just proved that 5n plus 7n equals 12n. So these are called equivalent expression because it's the same thing on the left as on the right. And this is also the simplest form. So 5n plus 7n equals 12n. 12n is the simplest way to say this. So let's do another one. So we have 15x plus 18x. Now how do we simplify this? Well, we have an x on each term. And then we have a 15 plus an 18. So we'd rewrite this as open parentheses 15 plus 18, close parentheses, x. So what does that equal? So we add what's inside of our parentheses. 15 plus 18, that equals 33. Then we multiply it to our x, we have 33x. Okay, now let's do one more. So not always, you'll not always be able to simplify every single element inside of your expression. So we have 10n plus 3n squared plus 9n squared. So we have a 10n plus 3n squared plus 9n squared. So looking at our variables, we can combine the 3n squared and the 9n squared because they have the same variable, but the 10n just has to hang out by itself. So we do that as 10n plus, open parentheses, 3 plus 9, close parentheses, n squared. So we have 10n plus 9 plus, or 3 plus 9 is 12, 12n squared. And that's as far as you can go. And the last piece of information, so we have 10n plus 12n squared. We know the n's are our variables, but what do we call the number that's in front of it? This is called the coefficient. So the number that we have in front of our variable is called a coefficient. So in 10n, 10 is the coefficient and the variable is our n.